Abraham Supernova is a fighter whose journey from humble beginnings to the world stage of boxing reflects both raw talent and unshakable determination. A man who has built his name in one of boxing's most competitive divisions and now stands ready to face world champion Raymond Ford on August 16th in a fight that promises fireworks. Born to Puerto Rican parents and raised in Albany, New York, Nova developed his love for boxing as a kid surrounded by challenges, channeling his energy into the gym instead of the streets, and quickly emerged as one of the brightest prospects in the American amateur scene, compiling over 150 wins before turning professional in 2016, where he immediately caught attention with his crowd-pleasing style, fast hands, and aggressive combinations, building an impressive record of 23 wins, 2 losses, with 16 knockouts, proving he has genuine fight-ending power as well as the ability to outbox skilled opponents. Nova's career is defined by resilience and constant improvement, as even in setbacks he showed heart, hunger, and the willingness to learn, rebounding from defeats to opponents like Robeisy Ramirez by reinventing his style, sharpening his fundamentals, and coming back stronger. And today he stands as a dangerous, seasoned contender who combines speed, power, and ring intelligence into one of the most complete packages in the featherweight division. Standing 5-inning with an orthodox stance, Nova uses a quick jab, sharp footwork, and heavy overhand right to control distance, while his inside game and ability to trade punches make him a threat in any round. His versatility allows him to box patiently from range or apply relentless pressure up close, adapting to the opponent's style without losing his own rhythm, a skill that separates him from average contenders. He has headlined multiple televised cards, thrilled fans with his relentless energy, and earned a reputation as one of the most entertaining fighters in the sport. Nova trains under a strict regimen in top-level New York and Puerto Rican gyms, blending old-school fundamentals with modern strength and conditioning, focusing on speed drills, explosive combinations, body, punching, and defensive responsibility to make him a more complete fighter every time he steps into the ring. His recent performances show that he has learned to pace himself, pick smarter shots, and turn up the heat at just the right moments, which will be critical against Raymond Ford's slick southpaw style. Nova enters this fight as the underdog but with nothing to lose and everything to gain, which makes him even more dangerous, because hungry fighters with experience and power often produce career-best performances when the lights are brightest. His confidence is unshaken, his mentality unbreakable, and his determination to become a world champion burns stronger than ever. He believes that his physical strength, relentless pressure, and knockout power can break through Ford's slick defense and test his chin like never before. Nova is not just fighting for himself but for his family, his Puerto Rican heritage, and the fans who have supported him since his earliest days, which adds extra motivation as he looks to shock the world on August 16th. This fight represents the biggest opportunity of his career, a chance to dethrone an undefeated champion and instantly put his name in conversations among the top featherweights in the world. Nova's style guarantees excitement because he does not run nor hold, he fights to win, to dominate, to entertain. And his belief in his power gives him the courage to take risks in the ring that make every second of his fights thrilling. If he can cut off the ring, impose his physicality, and land his right hand consistently, he has every chance of walking away with the belt and one of the biggest wins of his career. Fans can expect Nova to come in superb condition, throwing quick, punishing combinations, pressing forward from the opening bell, and refusing to let the champion dictate the pace. His story of perseverance, faith, and relentless work ethic is inspiring, showing that true fighters are made in the gym long before they shine on fight night. And August 16th may be the night Abraham Supernova proves to the world that he belongs among boxing's elite. Raymond Ford, famously nicknamed Savage, is one of boxing's fastest rising stars, a young champion who has already started making waves in the highly competitive featherweight division. And on August 16th he steps back into the spotlight, looking to solidify his position as one of the most talented and dangerous fighters in the sport today. Born and raised in Camden, New Jersey, Ford grew up in a tough environment where boxing became both a passion and an escape, and his natural athleticism, sharp reflexes, and discipline quickly made him stand out in the amateur ranks, where he compiled an impressive record, won numerous national tournaments, and represented the United States at international competitions, earning a reputation for his slick, southpaw style, high fight IQ, and ice-cold composure inside the ring, traits that smoothly transitioned when he turned professional in 2019 under the guidance of Matchroom Boxing and promoter Eddie Hearn. Since then, Ford has remained unbeaten, building a record of 16 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw, with 8 of those victories coming by knockout, proving that he combines speed, precision, and growing punching power into a complete package that few featherweights can match. His breakthrough came when he captured the WBA featherweight world title by defeating Otabek Kolmatov in March 2024. In a fight where Ford showed not only his sharp skills but also his champion's heart, surviving early pressure, adjusting his game plan, and rallying to stop his opponent in the 12th round, earning praise from analysts, legends, and fans worldwide. Ford fights out of Philadelphia gyms, known for producing warriors, and his training camps are intense and strategic, focused on refining his jab, improving timing, building explosive combinations, and developing fight-ending power without sacrificing the slick defense that makes him so hard to hit clean. His style blends classic Philly boxing finesse with modern athletic movement, using angles, sharp counters, and relentless bodywork to break down opponents over time. Yet he can also step inside and fight aggressively when needed, making him one of the most versatile fighters in the division. At just 25 years old, he has already proven that he can adapt to any style. Whether facing pressure fighters who try to brawl or slick boxers who try to outthink him, Ford remains calm, makes adjustments mid-fight, and finds a way to win. A skill that separates good fighters from future greats. His goal is clear: to unify the featherweight division, fight the best names available, and establish himself as one of boxing's pound-for-pound stars, and his mentality reflects this ambition. As he constantly studies tape, learns from every performance, and refuses to underestimate any opponent, his southpaw stance, fast hands, and sharp ring IQ allow him to dictate pace, control distance, and frustrate rivals, while his counterpunching and defensive awareness make it difficult for anyone to land clean shots on him. But Ford is not content with just winning on points. He has openly stated that he wants to deliver exciting performances, knockouts when possible, and leave fans wanting more, because he understands that boxing is both sport and entertainment, and great champions are remembered not only for their records but also for the statement victories they produce under the bright lights. Ford's character outside the ring is just as impressive as his skills inside it, as he remains humble, dedicated to his craft, and motivated to inspire kids from his hometown, proving that discipline and determination can take you from the streets to world championship glory. His upcoming fight on August 16th is another major test against a tough opponent, hungry to take his belt. But Ford thrives in high-pressure moments, and every time he steps into the ring he looks sharper, smarter, and more dangerous, with his team in his corner fine-tuning every detail from conditioning to strategy. Fans can expect a world-class performance showcasing his blistering combinations, laser jab, accurate straight left, and his underrated body attack that slowly drains rivals. Round after round, Raymond Ford is not just fighting to defend his title, he is fighting to make a statement to the entire division, to prove that his rise is no fluke, and to cement his status as the future king of featherweights. With his undefeated record on the line, his momentum at its peak, and his hunger for greatness pushing him to train harder than ever, August 16th is expected to be another chapter in the making of a superstar, as Ford plans to walk into the ring with confidence, execute his game plan with surgical precision, and walk out still undefeated, still champion, and one step closer to becoming a unified, undisputed name the boxing world cannot ignore.